What's really good, YouTube? It's your girl, the one and only. Unique Money 513. And I'm just relatively chilling right now. Um Damn, my forehead looks so fucking big right now. I got a 9 head. Put my scarf down. It's Tuesday, March 11th, you know what I'm saying? Just got off work about an hour ago. And I had a pretty interesting day today. Um, you know, for part of it, it was going okay this morning. Besides the fact that lately my stomach's been giving me hell. I don't know what it is, but my stomach's been off the chain. But it does seem that whenever I drink clear liquids like water, Sprite, 7 Up, or any Sierra Mist, my stomach does settle down. So I went to work this morning sort of fucked up. Not to mention that I was in bad pain. But anyways, I want to bring this video to y'all because right now I'm feeling some kind of way. You know what I mean? Not only that, but the day was going pretty good. It was smooth for breakfast and all that type of stuff until um one of these. How can I put it? I'm gonna put her as one of my new words I'm about to make up. My new word I'm about to make up for people that you get rid of in the past. She was a bygoner. Let's just put it like that. She was a bygoner. But anyways, to jump to the story. This morning when I got to work, my manager, she didn't tell me that I'd be training anybody today. So she tells me about 9:30, 10 o'clock, about an hour right before, breakfast is over or whatever. And, you know, I don't have no problem training nobody, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I like to train people, I like to help out people or whatever. But the thing is that, the person that she put me on the train with, she didn't tell me that she had actually hired this person. It was a surprise. So this girl, she comes up in there and I didn't recognize her, you know what I'm saying? People that I used to associate with like about 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, especially like high school days, we don't talk. You know what I mean? We might say, hey, what's up? People might come through my job and say, oh, well, yeah, Monique's still there. She's been there for almost 6 years. Whatever. And anywho, this girl comes through the door and I didn't recognize her till like the last minute, and she's pregnant. So I asked my manager, I was like, yeah, so who's this new girl that you just hired today? She was like, oh, her name's, her name is da-da-da-da this, da-da-da. And I don't want to put her name on here because I don't know if she watched my videos or not. But, um, yeah, she had told me that she had hired her. And, when she told me what her last name was, I just basically like lost it. You know what I'm saying? Like this girl, me and her, we were like, BFFs in high school, you know? And her and I, we stopped hanging out and stuff like that. The reason why we stopped hanging out was because, we had trust issues between each other. Once you're out of high school and, people start changing, they're not the same people that they used to be anymore. But anyways, old girl, she came in there or whatever, and she used to be married, you know what I'm saying? She was married, and then, we all went to school together. Even Ben knows her. Ben and Tony knows her. So, we all used to chill. But anyways, like today, like for some reason, my day had just went from, good to just like, are you kidding me? Like fucked up, you know what I mean? Um, anyways, the thing about the situation is that, I feel kind of like I learned something from taking a negative to a positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though me and her, we did have some drama back then. We got into it. We had an altercation, but that was like back in like 2011. She cheated on her husband, and I knew about it. You know what I mean? Because she had came to me about some advice about an ex, that an ex was in town. And she went to go see her ex, and things had happened, if you know what I mean. But that's none of my business. But she came to me for advice. But my thing is that I feel kind of like I'm on the outside skirt of, for her coming to advice to me, and then she took my advice but twisted it. You get what I'm saying? Not only that, but her husband was a good man. He was in the service. They had only been married for like a year, and he was over in Afghanistan doing some things over there, going into war combat. And with her over here in the United States, messing around, it kind of put like a stop on me. You know what I mean? Like, for some people, that have these monogamous and just these type of relationships where they're so open, even in marriage, where they just want to go around and cheat because you can't wait for your spouse to come back, is not cool. First of all, people like that don't deserve to be married, especially if it's people that are in the service. You know what I'm saying? People that are in the service, and if your other is gone overseas or whatever, they shouldn't be married. Because my thing is that if you can't hold out for your husband or your wife to come back, then what the fuck are you married for? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, she cheated on her husband. This is my friend, like I was saying about. She cheated on her husband. He was over in Afghanistan, and it kind of weighed on me heavy. Not only that, because I felt that she was my friend, and at the time she was never gonna, she would never lie to me. You know what I'm saying? She would never tell me something that I didn't want to believe. But I had to see it for myself. But anyways, like today, like when she started today, like my whole reaction was like, I really don't want to see this bitch. I really don't want to like train this bitch. I really don't even want to like look at this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It was that bad. But I started thinking like about the situation, about what happened, and then thought about the positive insight. Like, you know what? This shit happened like 4 or 5 years ago. It's time to move on. It's time to like think about stuff that's more positive in your life. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was, I wasn't thinking about anything about being negative. I didn't think about the stuff about what happened. You know what I mean? That's her business. That's her life. It's cool. But, you know what I'm saying? It's the thing about knowing how to let go of the past. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even the fact that I forgive her, but it's for the fact about myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't stay angry at somebody because their relationship ended. Obviously, now since she's pregnant, she is no longer married because she didn't even really need that guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think her and him even really liked each other, but they got married for the hell of it. But my thing is why I'm bringing this video anyway, is to tell y'all, I felt so positive today. Like, even though I really didn't want to train her or just be in drive through with her or just, talk to her, I kind of felt that, letting go of the past and then, just starting over again is a good start. Now, me and her will never be on the same page like we were in high school. And I got some shit on my phone. I don't know what the hell this is. I really don't think that me and her are ever gonna like, swap numbers or anything. But I mean, as long as we're working together, that's all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be a work-related type relationship, and there's not gonna be no outside interference, no outside hanging. All that shit is in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that, if you was going to go cheat on somebody like that and then you lie to me about some advice I gave you and then you ran and I know about the consequences you did, then what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You done messed up that choice a long time ago. But I want to know some of y'all opinions out there. Like, how do you feel about a friend that you might have had, that you had went to school with, and then all of a sudden they get hired at your job, and you guys fell out because you knew some truth and knew some things about their past, and you're not really cool about that. So comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think about this, because I am just mind blown. But I'm staying positive, as long as she don't fly off the handle at me or bring up anything old, I'll stay calm and cool and collective. Hit me up and let me know what y'all think. Smooches booches. Love y'all. Mwah.